Welcome to the Xbox 360 reveal. We're back with another E3 Xbox Summer Showcase time. Are you gonna say anything?
Yeah.
My co-host is on pills. But I wouldn't expect anything less from the Xbox 360 showcase.
Hello.
This is loud as shit, Xbox.
Doesn't look that loud.
It's loud for me in my ears.
Yeah.
Microsoft heard that you like Nintendo. And Sony heard... And I mean, they also heard that you like PlayStation. So Microsoft released the Xbox.
What does that have to do with Nintendo? Matt just woke up.
I just woke
very
up.
tired.
What does the Xbox do that the Nintendo don't? Well, for starters, it sucks.
That's rude. Yep, we're with you, Olympia Jack.
Huh?
Woke up 5 minutes ago for this. Yeah.
Okay, so let's make predictions about what's going to be an Xbox Game Showcase.
I have no thoughts.
Okay, here's what I predict.
But
okay.
I was hoping last night Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I think, well, knowing Xbox, it's going to be one of these things, okay? I'm expecting a new console with a ridiculous name that no one can remember. I'm expecting Peter Molyneux to show up and have a ambiguously ambiguously inappropriate video game about a tiny child. I'm expecting a Banjo-Kazooie reboot.
Banjo rebooty.
Okay, but it has nothing to do with the original Banjo-Kazooie, what everyone loved it for. It's more about something silly like
Famine.
Building robots.
Oh. Oh yeah, Hellblade 2. That I am actually excited for.
I'm expecting Fable 4, but it's Connect only.
Honestly, I'm down with that. I would play the shit out of that.
And everybody Xbox knows that everybody's really into that VR right now. So I'm expecting the Xbox 360 VR headset. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're gonna say
Xbox 720.
it's something only sci-fi authors could have dreamed of, but it's real. It's here. It's today.
Matt will never forgive Peter Molyneux.
Hello, Xbox gamers. We saw the demographic sheets and we know that you love Call of Duty and Halo. So what I've created for you today is a little boy you can talk to. He's on a swing. He's at the park. There's no adults around. He's at the lake. What is this right here?
I don't know.
Touch
A bowl?
it. It's itchy. I'm so itchy.
I don't know. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah.
Honestly, for me, the best thing Xbox could do right now is be like, they could be like, oh, and one more thing. we heard you like Halo. So, we fired 343.
Aww.
The entire company has been dissolved. You'll never hear from them again. I should actually start the show that way. And I would say, now you have my attention.
That would be cool. Honestly, I forgot completely about Hellblade 2 being an Xbox thing, so I am really excited for that.
Yeah. I'm sleeping. What is this sad song?
Yeah. Where's the funky dubstep?
We heard all you gamers were a bunch of fat fucks. So what did we do?
Matthew!
What did we do? We invented a 3-dimensional camera thing that watches you while you sleep. And to play games, you have to get up on your feet and waggle your legs and arms around.
Matthew, have some coffee.
Gamers are going to love it.
I've gotten into making lattes. No, this is how Matt is first thing in the morning. This is how I'm greeted every morning, with some kind of...
In 30 minutes, I'm going to be so tired I'm sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
What song were you singing this morning?
Buffalo Soldier.
That's right. I was peacefully making a latte. Back to the kitchen. And I'm greeted by Matthew right next to me. Buffalo! Scared the shit out of me.
Ooh, Xbox. Hello, gamers. Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase. We know that we roped you into the Xbox ecosystem with your gamer tag since the Xbox 360, and then we dropped the ball. But we have you where we want you, and you're not gonna leave us now.
Let's talk about something else.
But it's Xbox time.
I know, but we'll get enough Xbox sassiness.
You're just mad because you don't know as much as me about Xbox.
No, you know. You're just saying the same thing over and over again.
What?
You're just saying crappy, I mean not crappy, cranky.
Excuse me?
Cranky Xbox thing.
Did you just call me crappy Xbox
I called
things?
you crappy pappy.
Well, guess what? Xbox is crappy.
Okay, well. Let's be happy.
You think I'm not happy?
Yeah.
No, I love that Xbox is crappy.
Yeah.
It makes me really happy. You know what makes me extra happy? Todd Howard.
I know, so you better perk up for Todd.
But I don't consider that Xbox.
Okay.
Xbox. Just because you bought Todd Howard doesn't mean that Todd Howard is Xbox, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
What about Fable? Didn't they talk about new Fable?
Yeah, it's called Fable 4. Project Milo.
Oh my god. Hi, Joey. Hi, man. I got my pillow yesterday, my new pillow, and I think it really helped me last night, actually. I'm trying to teach myself to sleep on my back and side, because I have had enough of the crick in the neck. And I wanted to tell you that I really like my pillow and I think you should try it. Just for a minute though, because I want to sleep on it.
That's really good news.
No, it's not super firm. What the hell?
But you know what else is good news?
I don't want to know what the good news is. I need to put more sugar in my coffee.
It's welcome to the
Something happened.
Xbox Showcase. What?
Something happened.
Shelby jizzed on herself.
Hold on, I'll tell you all about my pillow. I did a lot
We have
of research.
3.5 minutes till Xbox time. No one wants to know about your stupid pillow. Is your pillow plugged into the Xbox?
Is this how it's gonna be today?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Introducing the Xbox pillow. It's real subtle, gangy. Real subtle. We get it. It's your anniversary. No, I don't play Marvel Snap. I don't. It's too. It feels too pay to win for me. I don't want to pay any money. Gengi. Another year, another anniversary. Another disappointed mother-in-law.
Wow.
1 minute and 58 seconds.
Come here, Joey. I can tell you want to have a cuddle. Come here, man. Come here, juicy boy. He said, "Meow." Come here.
Do you think Starfield's being delayed? I don't think it is. I feel like they don't do like, you know.
No, they'll just rush to get it out. Come here, man.
Yeah, they're not gonna do a big direct to just tell us that. I don't know, maybe.
Come here.
But yeah, you're right. Hellblade 2. Okay, I'll be serious now about what we're predicting. Now we have a minute left. Okay, Hellblade 2 is a good guess. Okay. All right. A bunch of Xbox Game Pass stuff. Okay. Oh my God, the screen's getting bigger. Todd, I'll see you soon, Todd.
Todd, you stay right there.
Todd right now is looking in the mirror, saying, "You can do this. They love you." Fallout 76 wasn't that bad. People loved it.
I love my house. I love my haircut.
I'm literally about to tub girl.
I'm so mad. This is the worst.
You're the one who had to wake me up.
You
woke me up and you said Xbox, and I said, "When's the last time we turned on the Xbox?"
I'm gonna scream.
All right, wait. Seriously, be real. We have 15 seconds left till Xbox.
Okay. Hold on to your butts. 10, 9, 8.
Oh my God.
7, 6, 5. Okay, I'll shut up. Here we go. Video games. Space. Medieval. Joey, don't please.
Oh my God. I
my
don't know if I'm
God.
old enough for
This
this.
is pornography, I think.
Do you remember Milo? This is him now.
Doing goatsy.
What?
Don't.
Why did you
Why are
say
you doing this, Chloe? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
Is this Fable?
Okay.
I don't think so.
No. Hey, that's
Let's
that
do
guy.
it.
That's that. Yeah, you know.
What do I think about heroes? Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place.
Maybe it is
I
Fable.
think it is,
with their
bitch.
disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive
Oh.
weapons.
It's definitely
Roughing up
Fable.
bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk.
If someone burps or
single
farts,
night.
I'll know it's Fable.
On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
The Vag?
Not wafting around mythical creatures.
Wafting badge. It's so Fable.
That's what they are.
Yeah, of course.
Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
Okay, I think we're all on board with
Here
it being
to
Fable.
slay legendary beasts.
Okay.
I'm here
You know,
to conquer the vegetable.
he's gonna fart right now.
Euphemism. Let's face it, the age of
Oh,
heroes
those
is
are-
over.
those are
This
interesting teeth
is the age of
graphics.
innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment.
Oh my god. He's a giant.
This is awkward.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
Don't.
No. Oh no. Maybe it's not Fable.
I think it is.
I never know big ones like that, but maybe that's a new thing.
We've established that it's Fable.
No, I don't know yet. I don't know if that was the title of the game. I think that it's just saying that this game is about a Fable.
Oh.
Okay.
How is the volume of the stream?
World premiere.
Stream quiet.
Stream quiet. I'll fix it. What's this? Xbox.
This is an ad for Jergens.
I think this is Fable.
Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Oh my goodness. Little Robert Johnson going on here.
Death don't have no mercy in this land. He'll come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Well, I love it so far.
Shaking bones. Been a while.
What the heck is this?
So, you remember that
Another
favor you
giant.
owed me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives.
Oh.
No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No?
Stop whispering at me.
Behind you!
Not helpful.
Quick, use your parasol.
Sneaky.
Ooh, what is this?
Whoa.
Well, they come to your house and it won't stay long.
Uh,
Well, you look in the bed and somebody will be gone.
South
alright,
of Midnight.
you better show me gameplay.
No, we don't do that at Xbox.
Because I love that. I love all of the things that I saw, but what does the game look like? Does it look like that?
I don't know.
What was it called?
South of Midnight.
World premiere.
World premiere.
These are dangerous
They
times.
don't waste no time.
I like
At least that's what I hear.
Oh my fuck.
that. Oh, God.
They're everywhere.
TIE
Is
fighters!
this David Cage?
X-Wing!
Is this the David Cage one?
I
no,
doubt
it's
it.
at Ubisoft.
But the world here,
Ah! Han Solo! Guibido!
George Lucas.
I don't like you either!
I want to
Who the
survive.
hell is that?
Oh, lady.
Why is Eddie from Stranger Things here?
Oh, my God.
And Stitch.
Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
Tough girl?
I just Tub Girl, I'm sorry.
There she is.
Oh, my God. Take your shag haircut and run. Oh, she got a little friend.
It's a game all about those Power Rangers from the Boba Fett show.
Held back my whole life,
Eee. You know, I find that creature ugly,
and now
but I like having a little pal.
I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm
here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give
Jay
me a
Leno?
chance.
Jalen. Am I supposed to know who that is?
It'll be dangerous, risky.
Why
But
does a
if you
droid
pull
need a
this
coat?
off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
I like the sound effects in Star Wars. Uh-oh. That guy.
The
Gameplay?
underworld shows no mercy,
We don't do that at Xbox. We don't show you gameplay at Xbox, okay?
but it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
And I'm gonna wreck it. Well, those graphics look beautiful, incredible.
Honestly, that looked better than Fallen Order to me.
Yeah, it did. But what kind of game is it?
But I don't know. It's just a cinematic. But
Watch it
I'm,
be a
I'm down for that.
Top-down, turn-based.
No, it's going to be a
Mario Rabbids.
full-blown Ubisoft open world thing.
Maybe.
That's what I would guess.
Wow.
Oh, there is a host.
South of midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature. The Xbox
Oh, I remember
Game
this lady.
Showcase,
Yeah.
followed by a deep dive into one of the most important
Wow.
RPGs ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all
She looks
entertainment. It transports,
She looks like a
it
green screen.
challenges, it connects us.
I'm gonna change
and it's
her
just
dress into
incredibly
something
and
else.
awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game creators and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible.
Isn't
Well,
it?
strong start.
These are the works
Yeah,
of the
those
very
all looked
greatest
pretty fun,
creative
but it was all
teams from around the
cinematic
world.
shit, dude. I didn't even see a game.
We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us.
Don't lie to
and
me,
you are
lady.
the inspiration for the visionaries whose
I am
games
so
we
inspired right
showcase
now.
today. From me and all of the team at Xbox,
Chill,
you.
goddamn.
this
You
next
chill.
game is from Thunder
Let's get
Lotus,
inspired.
the award-winning
I feel like I'm about to get an award at the end of a Star Wars movie.
who've gone back to their combat roots with an
Ooh.
amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs. All right, everybody, it's time.
For Thunderbogus.
World premiere.
I want it. I want co-op.
Show me some gameplay.
I want it.
We heard you liked Hades.
It's the Spiritfarer people, she said. What is that? Who are all those friends?
Oh.
Thunder Lotus. Anytime a lady is going ha ha, I feel like it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It is nice looking. Oh no.
What?
It's called Pick Up and Raid? That's a weird name for a game.
No. I want to
Oh my god, look how many people there are. Are those all players?
Yeah.
That's too many players.
What? What? All right, Mogs, buckle up.
Nobody has 33 friends.
Wow.
I don't think there's even 33 people left who play the Xbox.
I want to play that. I want to play the crap out of that. Okay, Xbox today.
That's interesting. We at Xbox are excited to show you where all of that money is going that we bought all those companies with.
All right, guys.
Oh my God,
it's a
payday.
simple job.
I want to play this.
Just
Yeah.
get it out. Nothing to it.
Please be good.
We're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. They should make a National Treasure game.
Oh, dude, they should do National Treasure
Now that
DLC.
Nicolas Cage is here.
Everybody hit the floor.
I wanna play this.
Boy, they really
I
didn't
wanna play
update the
this.
graphics much, did they?
I wanna play this. I don't care. I wanna play this.
Well, we can play Payday 2.
Okay,
Play it. It's fun as hell.
let's do it.
It's a little repetitive, though.
That's fine.
But
we
it's
can
still
always
fun.
stop.
Also,
playing.
it stresses me out sometimes. But it's fun.
Joe wants to play Payday with us. But Joe, if we play Payday, we have to be really sneaky and quiet, so you can't fart in the bank, okay?
Yeah. That's a tear gas canister. Bang 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 do yee ha ho yee ha ho ba ba bee ba boo boo.
Wow. Am I an Xbox gamer now?
World
They're really
premiere.
speaking to me.
Don't let them wrap you in. Atlas. Now that's a name I haven't heard for a long time.
And I'm out. Sorry.
We are going to Athafia. Doesn't matter how hard you try.
I try so hard.
Is this Persona 3 reboot remake?
In the end. And 2 and 3, but I try so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
I don't ever want to play a
trust.
Persona game again. I cannot do it.
You don't have to. It's okay.
I can't do it. And if I do, I'm not reading a single goddamn word. I can't take it. I can't do it.
Ass Creed? What is this?
Why do Xbox animations always look like that?
I don't know. What is this?
Oh?
People don't like you
A
very much.
what?
Okay.
A what is it?
Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't
What
bother
is
to
this?
come himself.
Obsidian? Oh, what?
To investigate
About.
some plague.
Chat is yelling. Ew, ew.
Oh, yeah. I remember we saw something about this.
Souls. You want us to trust you. But the truth is, you scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield.
These are the Outer Worlds people, right?
The secrets you keep. You're either
Is that who
here to
Obsidian
save
is?
us
And New Vegas.
Yeah.
or destroy us.
I'm so smart.
You are very smart.
Now that you have all this power,
I said Outer Worlds.
Yeah, it was
What are you gonna
confusing
do
with
with
Outer
it?
Wilds.
Awful, horrible.
Hey, ooh, there we go. This looks like every early VR game.
Why are you telling me what I said?
Me?
No, no. I said Outer Worlds.
Shelby's the teacher now. I don't know, that was kind of fun to me, but I don't know. I got bored of Outer Worlds kind of quickly. You know?
Mm-hmm. I don't like the static.
Rare and Lucas Films.
What?
Sea of
What?
Thieves.
It is a DLC? Star
Yeah,
Wars?
it's a new Sea of Thieves. Treasure Island? Sea of Thieves Treasure Island? Is that what it's gonna be? Or Monkey Island? That's what I meant. Oh my god, it is! What the fuck? Who would have seen it coming? Oh my god, I called it. But I called it Treasure Island on accident.
I don't even know what Monkey Island is.
It's an old Lucasfilm game.
So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost
I will
a
play
year.
more Sea of Thieves so
Hell
that I
yeah.
can sing some hurdy-gurdies.
I told you no autographs.
He's playing games.
So I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day
He's got a
that you
golden
get to
ticket.
meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
Oh my god, that's so silly.
LeChuck has turned the memories of
He
this
pants fell down.
And he had a little heart
He
panty.
had those heart panties on.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh my god, it's the guy from Corpse Bride.
You need these.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Okay, work. I hope it's more story. Oh.
Why wouldn't it be more story? Look at that.
No, I don't mean more in addition to the last whatever.
Oh,
I
like
mean,
it has, yeah.
It's most. It's
Yeah, the last one
has more story in it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Story oriented, more story oriented.
Okay, Xbox, we cooking today.
Well, they spent $10 billion of buying up all the different companies, so.
Well, good.
Oh my god.
I actually would like to play this. Oh my god, I thought it was 9/11. Oh my god.
Yeah. Aerial firefighting.
What the fuck?
Search and rescue.
So. Oh. So they give you little missions or something?
Yeah. Looks like they're just gonna do like more types of
Things.
because flying isn't always just point A to B. Sometimes there's a goal in mind.
Right, and that I'm interested in actually.
Yeah, that sounds more fun than just flying.
Uh-huh. Rescue. Yeah. I don't care about skydivers. You guys can kiss my ass.
Can you crash into them?
There's a little plane inside that plane.
It's a beluga whale.
Looks so silly.
Damn, them graphics is good though.
Okay, famous. Fun. Oh my god. I want to do it. Seasons!
Hot air balloon trips.
That looks fun.
Going to the bed, but the sky is calling.
Oh, nothing is coming
But
out
it's
this
not.
year.
I don't really want to play that, to be honest. I'm not into those flight sims.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Dune?
I don't know. Looks like it. Oh, it's gonna be that MMO. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, are you interested? You can be Jonathan Montana. Yeah, nothing like the landscape in Dune to look at.
Arrakis.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to
Hey,
you.
girl!
It's gonna be, look, Hellblade.
Where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic
Her
and
eyes are
immersive action,
crazy.
where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll
Yeah,
on
that
the
shit
Icelandic
scared me,
coastline.
lady. That was
I
kind
know,
of
I
freaky
didn't like
looking.
that. I was scared.
It was freaky looking when you showed me that. I don't want to see it again. Get that out of my face. It's scary.
Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
Work. We stand her. I'm so excited.
No, now you're making me crawl through tight spaces. Absolutely not.
She can feel them.
Oh my god, I hear it in my ears.
Slipping through her soul.
I thought it said schlepping, but it said slipping.
Following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them.
Oh my god.
The ones who hide.
I don't want to squeeze through there.
She needs their help with a promise. A question.
Ah! Who has headphones on?
But it's never so simple, is it?
Gamers, when game devs discover stereo.
They're in my head. There's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies. Over there, that pool. I can feel them. I can feel them everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching us.
That's LSD. Look
Whoa.
out. That's LSD.
That happens in the first game, right?
I don't know.
Some LSD. Prismatics.
It's going to happen. It's time to find out. How can we make it happen? It's time to find out.
What's gonna happen? You just drink a lot of water, get somewhere cozy.
What are they waiting for? Senua, what are you waiting for?
I'm here.
Watching more than one. Where are they?
Where are you?
What do they want? I don't like it. I'm scared. This is too much. Their eyes everywhere. I can feel them boring into her. Witch. What is she supposed to do? Do something. Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Lost souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find. What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There. It's them. It's you. What will they do to her? What will we do to us? Touch it. Feel your mind, your voices.
I have goosies.
Here that are broken. You can be whole. All the grief, all the rage, all the fear.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough.
This is what happens when you eat more shrooms because the first shrooms weren't working, but then the first shrooms kick in and you go, uh-oh, but I just ate more shrooms.
What will happen to them? What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know. Go.
Oh my god.
Who are these around you, Senua?
I will not tolerate any Hellblade slander in the chat.
Or those
Okay.
you led to death?
I think that looked pretty cool, but there was like no gameplay. But I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna doubt the Hellblade devs. That's a day one for us, probably.
Yeah. To call even the first game, to call it a walking simulator, that is so rude. It is not. Oh yeah.
Is this a volleyball game? I think it's time for a sexy volleyball game for ladies, where just a bunch of dudes are hanging dong.
Okay,
You
like
know?
right now. Yakuza volleyball. Is this the Like a Dragon guy?
Well, I woke up on the beach, I was naked.
Okay, Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Ooh. So is he in like Florida or something? What is this? Oh my god, what is this?
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
These men are all being very kind about this other naked man.
Huh? Huh?
I'm in.
That's a dream I've had, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. What is it? I don't
Is it
get
DLC
it.
or a new game or what? Bro, Bethesda. Oh, what do you got now? What did you do this time? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Fallout 76 DLC?
Oh my god.
Appalachia. What a sight! A verdant wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight. The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination.
They're still going on that
from the
76?
heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
I do love this.
No matter if you roam alone
Yeah.
or spend your time with friends, you'll find a home
Retro
in Appalachia.
futurism
where the good
something.
times never end.
Oh my god, I thought that was just a big dick
1950s.
gyrating.
Time before the war, along
Yeah.
with loads of friendly
Red
folks
Scare.
and enemies
Yeah.
galore. Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh?
Okay, bars.
Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk
This
of
song isn't
Atlantic
Always Sunny.
City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
I don't get it. Nobody's showing me anything today.
Just Atlantic
They're just showing
City?
me little teases.
It's just like a new thing, yeah, like, yeah.
I don't know what that means. Yakuza and Fallout.
Uh-oh, I like that. I like those sounds, and I like that, you know? I like that. Oh, no, wait, what is that, though? Capcom. Huh?
I'm in Capcom. Whatever Capcom has cooking, I'm in.
Yeah, usually. This is the case. Those are the Gloom Hands from Tears of the Kingdom. What do you got cooking, Capcom? Is Capcom gonna dip the toes in the Dark Souls genre?
I'm okay with that. Uh-oh. Yes. Yep. Oh my, oh my god, he's Cadet Kelly. Oh my god. I love this art direction.
Ew.
I need after every single one of these trailers for there just to be like a bullet list of like what kind of game it is. Yeah.
Exactly.
How many people can play?
Well, this is definitely not Dark Souls looking. It's looking more like just a hack and slash. Oh.
Bless.
Don't.
She has a special stone, secret stone. Did you see it?
Path of the
She had a
Goddess.
cashew.
Oh my god. Stone call.
Something about a stone. Thank you, PTD.
I'm gonna pass out. I used up all my energy being silly in the beginning of the stream.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands.
General Motors, my favorite game
Chevrolet
company.
and Cadillac.
I don't care about car games.
The V-Series.R elevates
hell was that
Cadillac's
sound?
competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous
they do that to the
V8
music?
and hybrid power.
It's a mini.
The legendary
See?
Corvette
It just drops
has
out
been
the
a
music for
celebrated
this lady.
champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors is proud
What?
to usher
The
in
music
a new
is funny
era
to
of
me.
competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
I'm sleeping. I don't care about this.
Hello.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are
I like
pairing
your
their
jacket,
strengths in
Chris.
technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers.
All right, bro. They make
I'm thrilled
cars.
to
You make
welcome
video
the Cadillac
games. Okay.
V-Series.R and the Corvette
Let's
E-Ray
relax.
to the home of competition.
Those cars don't look like they're actually there.
I know you're ready. You've got this.
I hit a Corvette on my bike.
Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one.
My dad was teaching me how to ride a bike. We were in the parking lot at the zoo in Los Angeles. He told me not to hit the Corvette as a joke because it was so far away and the only car in the parking lot. And then I was so focused on not hitting the Corvette that I veered into it and I hit the Corvette on my bike.
That was your best lap yet.
This is my timeline.
I hit the Corvette.
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. All these games are the same. You just follow the white lines on the road, and then when it turns red, you gotta brake. You gotta brake when it turns red.
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be.
That's just like the beginning of
I've
Shrek.
seen betrayal,
What's this?
Ow.
endurance,
Is that a Dragonborn head?
ambition, and courage. I am the one who knows.
I am the one who knows.
What is this?
It looks multiplayer.
Is this Elder Scrolls Online? I don't care about that.
Oh. I don't care about that either.
For perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow.
Barrel Rider. I feel you.
Forbidden knowledge.
I can smell your breath.
Kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
I'm really sleeping.
I'm sorry. Did you drink your coffee?
Yeah, they started boring me a little bit.
Okay. Sounds like How to Train Your Dragon.
Why does it look so cartoony, man?
I don't know.
Is this what Elder Scrolls Online looks like?
The secret. Save Tamriel.
They started off so strong. I want to see that Star Wars gameplay. That's my thing that I liked the most so far. I thought it looked kind of cool.
Someone stole your people.
Ow! Quit freaking doing flashes to white, man. We're gamers. We haven't seen the sun in
Alright.
years.
If anybody has pee pee poo poo right now, go do it.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They
What is this
need
shit?
our help.
Overwatch.
I thought they weren't doing this.
Winston's recall. There's new blood on the team, and we have so much to teach them.
Calm down, Santa
I
Claus.
thought they weren't doing what? I thought they weren't doing it. Oh, it's a different game. It's gonna be like some kind of different. Oh, it's gonna be like a League of Legends type game or something.
Coming through.
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
I feel like this is gonna be like some League type game or some shit.
Oh, no.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way.
No, they said that they canceled the single player thing.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
Work, Echo.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
Black Point game mode.
Engage. Target mark.
No. I don't care about
Time
that.
to create peace with bullets. Greetings.
Co-op event? What does that mean? Oh my god. I don't care about a firing range. Story missions. There we go.
I could have sworn they said they weren't doing that anymore. I don't know. And then the graphics look shittier, so I thought that it was like some other new type of game mode, or like League of Legends type thing or something. You know?
I think what they were saying is
Let's go.
Shall we do
that
this together?
they were gonna do like a full-blown story game, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
And then not that.
Saw that. Not bad.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna play it either way. So how about that?
World premiere.
Uh-oh.
What is this place?
Oh my God, tiny Joker.
Chibi.
Who are these people?
For real?
No idea.
If you thought dating high schoolers was uncomfortable,
Can you get us out
How about when they look like babies?
So you're telling me you're thieves who steal hearts, and you just happen to
What?
stumble into this world?
Like turn-based puzzle?
well, Persona 5 is turn-based.
Well, no, but like Mario and Rabbids.
Oh, it's one of those. Oh, it's like a strategy, like a turn-based. Or what do you call it?
You should be grateful to have
You know,
been
everybody
made
knows.
my subjects.
XCOM.
You're just mannerless little brats.
I do like that,
Unfortunately,
but I don't want to
returning
play
will be
Persona
no
anymore.
easy feat.
We're gonna
Deep
fight the
inside,
big penis.
I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us? Yeah, let's show them what we got.
Cool moves, Joker.
Persona Tactics.
I feel like you might play that.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. To be honest,
I don't know.
if it's supposed to be really good, I can't take the music and the
What? The music
voices
is so
and
good.
and all the. Don't text me ever again. If Ann texts me one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my God.
St. Louis.
Is that Halo?
Humanity has always hunted for
Is
knowledge
this Starfield?
in the unknown.
No, I don't think so. Is it?
The
Or
wonder
maybe.
is not that the field of stars is so vast,
Oh my
The
god.
Field of Stars?
but that we have measured it.
It is Starfield. I thought there was gonna be a whole thing.
I think there will be. They're just giving us a little smackle. Ooh, what's that?
25 years in the making, bro.
Okay, relax. Tom.
Yeah, let's
we're
fucking.
all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
Probably some shit you don't want to fuck around with.
What's the current release date for Starfield?
I don't know, like October or November or something.
You're part of Constellation now.
September.
Part of our family.
Graphics is looking better,
We do not fully understand
but you never know. You never know with these things.
group in the stars to be
Yeah, it did look like kind of cyberpunk.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Oh, that robot's gonna make me cry.
I love this part.
I did love the buddy system in Fallout 4.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
Okay, music.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
Quick aerial combat.
This
I smell something.
is where we belong.
I've been farting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take a look at it. I need to see not your specifically curated thing though. We're gonna watch the direct for this, but this is the big one that we're looking for today. I'm curious, Todd. Todd, come on now. Don't let us down,
Well, that
Todd.
looked fire, but you know.
Yeah, but it was one of those cinematic things. I heard that they brought in some people to help him with, like the Doom guys to help him with the combat or something like that. Because the combat looks so bad in the other trailer.
Burbos.
Breath of the Wild.
Oh my god, I thought that was going right up her ass. That tube. Ooh, what is that little titty? Oh?
This is Breath of the Wild.
Oh my god, that's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, that little titties. Oh my god, look at it, Jesus. Holy shit. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh. I don't want to climb though all the time, please.
I'm down.
I don't want to. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be like, look at this settlement, let's make it nice again.
It probably is.
But I don't want to climb all the time.
I do. That sounds fun.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
That looks cool.
Climbing puzzles.
Okay.
This is my favorite thing so far, probably.
What did Don't Nod do?
I don't
Life
know.
is Strange.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. What does that say?
Just can't.
Just don't.
Just don't. Oh, that looked pretty fun to me. But I need to see more. It might be one of those boring games. You know?
What these? Oh shit.
Oh, what is this?
Careful, he fell.
Haunted oil rig game?
Oh my god.
We awoke something in the deep.
Sold.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Still the deep wakes. Still wakes the deep. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Still the wakes deep.
Still wakes the deep. Bread. That little arrow looked familiar. What is that? Paper cut? Supercut.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I like it. Oh, I like the way it looks. Oh, I like it a lot. Whee! Oh, I like it.
Dude, is this like fucking Celeste or something? I think it's like 3D Celeste is what this feels like to me. Like she's older now or something. Like
Dungeons of Hinterberg.
that is just straight up 3D Celeste.
Sold.
Hi. I'm very excited
Oh my
to be
God.
returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon Reed. It's really
Cool.
amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man.
Is there something in his mouth?
As a player,
No, I
you'll
was
get to
wondering. I
visit
think he might have
Dogtown,
hurt his
an
tooth or
unexplored
something.
part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to
Amen.
play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking.
Did you
I'm
play
guessing
it,
you want to
Keanu?
see for yourself. And so it is my honor and pleasure to give you
Yes.
and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty.
Hell yeah, let me see this shit.
Check it out.
Goober.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch? I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
In this game, you have to get a rundown for Idris Elba, but you don't know what a rundown is.
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run!
Run!
This way! Quick!
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't
Okay, sparkly jacket, Idris Elba.
It's a charade, V.
You know, V, I'm gonna need that rundown by the end of the day.
People get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
The situation's changed. I need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on. Got iron in
Where's
your
Judy?
head. Gotta put it to someone's head.
Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
What? Zam, Zaddy? 926.
Well, I'm gonna play that. Feels so good to be right all the time. Every road
has its thorn.
Is this City Skylines 2? City Skylines.
What is it? You just build the city?
City Skylines. Build the cities.
Because that sounds fun to me.
Use cheat codes. It's so much more fun.
What do you do?
It's just SimCity.
Okay.
You know?
I never played that.
It's just a city sim, so you just like.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have this game. The first
I want to
one.
play it.
Yeah.
I want to make everyone live in a poop house.
I found, honestly, with City Skylines for me personally, that it was like too much. It was like I feel like they needed to dumb it down for me a little bit. You know. I felt a little. Maybe they could have eased me into it a little better, but I just felt like it stressed me out. I'm like, I didn't know what to do.
Well, maybe I can just make a little, like, a small town.
Yeah.
And we'll see where it goes. I want to do it.
No, I
Make
didn't.
CDs.
I didn't start with DLC. I started when it first came out. But yeah, I mean, I'll check out this one.
I want to make a quaint little town.
Well, it's called City Skylines, not Quaint Little Town Skylines.
Well,
okay. But yeah, I think you can do whatever you want. I don't really know if there's even like losing, you know?
Yeah. Just having a better town.
Yeah, but there's always like sad faces when your town's not good, and it stresses me out.
That's like when there's throw-ups all over your roller coaster tycoon.
Yeah. Atlas is all over the place today. My God.
What is that, Prince and the Pauper?
Oh, yo-y.
Hey, yo.
僕を覚えてるか？
国民の信託を最も集めし者が次なる王となる資格を得るものとする。陛下のお命が奪われるなど。
汝定めを課せられし子よ、憂いを抱える旅人よ。
こいつが俺の凱旋者だ。
Why are you yelling at me?
誰が次の王か。
Dude, honestly, I am so burnt out on anime games. Like, I just can't anymore.
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。
僕のいる
You're
世
not
界
much
の
of a
出来
weeb,
事は
Yeah, I'm not really. But I'll get down with anime when it's good, but man,
この
sometimes.
国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
Is this the Persona 3 reboot?
これこそ人
Are
間
you
の
sure?
真実だ。
What is
saw
it?
that already.
We did? The Persona 3 reboot? Oh yeah, we did. You're right.
興味深い。
正義かどうかじゃない。
誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうで。何が正しいのかわからない。
すべての始まりはあなたの持つ小説。
幻想はただの絵空事なんかじゃない。
Metaphor. Refers you.
Honestly, that might be good, but I just don't think I can do it.
That's for Maku. That's for my friend
World
Maku.
premiere.
Owie.
You done it.
Oh? Oh?
Humanity's cities
What
have
you guys
fallen.
got cooking?
Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here.
In a
Oh?
In the
windmill.
Belfry.
Oh. That is. Oh, I see.
You
There's
must
little houses
explore
on
this
there.
world. To find the origins of this evil.
It sounds like Halo.
And bring hope back to our people.
You're missing it.
No, I see it.
You didn't see what it just said.
What did it say?
Explore a co-op adventure.
Oh, sorry.
It's Castle Crashers 2. Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Together, you can save humanity.
Okay, I'll play that. Oh my god, oh Jesus. Okay. Jesus. Shelby's on her phone. She stopped watching.
No, I didn't. I'm just trying to... What the fuck was that Atlas game called? I can't find it on the internet. Did I dream that trailer just now? Metaphor, that's what I googled.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
Uh-oh.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything.
What in the BioShock Infinite am I looking at?
If you resist my rule, if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
This looks like Dishonored.
It's completely BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
It's like so similar.
But a little
Control
bit like
the future.
cartoonier.
Yeah.
Oh no. What did I do?
What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one
Oh
in
my
your
god.
scalp?
Clockwork Revolution.
That looks kind of fun. I'll check it out. We need more games like
Coming
that.
in due time.
You know?
Yeah. Games that look like other games we liked.
Just more like 8 to 10 hour single player
Thank
things.
you all
Just
for
charge me
joining
$40.
us. Today is a special
that single
day
player
for
kind of
me and the
experience
team.
needs to just become like a.
I'm excited to
you know,
see 11 games showcased
a cheaper
from our
experience.
first-party
Just bust out a bunch
studios.
of them.
We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian.
Clockwork. I thought it's
In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new
This guy's wearing a
Microsoft
Hexen
Flight
shirt.
Simulator, Towerborn, and more
What does it mean?
in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield
Am I the
and Forza
oldest person here?
Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC.
I'm the only person who knows what
We
Hexen
are
is.
also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners. like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive.
Ubisoft!
In collaboration with Lucasfilm Games.
I don't like that.
I prefer
33
Ubisoft.
Immortals from Thunder Lotus. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership
No
with
more
Sega
Persona
Atlas.
games, please.
I'd
Let
also
the
like
fans
to
have their
congratulate
games.
the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox.
Thank you.
When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was the
Easier
problem.
for fans
That was
to
the
find
problem.
globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
More storage. There's not even enough Xbox games to fill up my storage. We've heard your concerns about Xbox, so we've addressed them. Number one, there's even more Xboxes collecting dust on Target shelves.
Hey, the little one is in black now. And they sent it out into space. Carbon black.
I don't want that.
That is a great price point, though.
Sure. Whoa.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for.
Todd Howard.
Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built.
You didn't do
sit
shit,
tight
man.
and
You just bought
enjoy
it. You didn't do nothing.
Starfield Direct.
Respect, but come on now. You could just buy Bethesda and then say we built this.
Well, maybe he helped.
uh,
So now it's the Starfield Direct?
I'm gonna buy Nintendo and say I built this.
We built this
It's
city.
happening!
3.
I better see
2,
Todd Howard right now.
1. Shiny jacket transmission incoming.
Todd Howard better be on that stage.
Fancy shoes loading. Fancy shoes loaded.
Oh no, it's happening!
I broke it.
Oh, thank God it's fixed.
Fancy shoes. Interrupted transmission.
Below. Below. Dude, Xbox has
Hey
done this
everyone,
white
thank you
flash
so much
so many
for joining
times.
us today, and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios.
Todd, you're looking
we've
great.
been so lucky over the
Really
decades
good.
to make the kind of
Blue
games
shirt really
that
brings
we
out
love
the
here.
eyes.
Really
And
brings
that's
out
thanks
those bead
to all of
bracelets
you,
you're wearing.
from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here
The
in
only
studio.
limitations
We've done so much together,
are the
but,
frame
well,
rate.
we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look.
Okay, let's jump in, Todd.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG
Damn, we're old, huh?
through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world.
Oh my god.
It's
over
over
1,000
worlds
Because the
with
choice of where
absolutely
to go,
nothing to
it's
do.
not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it.
It wasn't until now that we could steal all of our ideas from No Man's
From the rocks
Sky.
at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light
see
the
that
world
moon?
based on
You can
the type
climb
of
that.
star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person.
No.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale.
Okay.
That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Oh no! That looks a lot like Cyberpunk. Enemy thingies.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about how that person was talking while you were shooting them in the face.
Oh!
Oh.
Was that on purpose?
Bang, 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 bang. Ragdoll confirmed.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up.
Todd, I
and you
love
can view
stuff.
all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food.
I don't
When
need
you're
the
done
details in
exploring,
the food.
You can walk back.
Let's
or
focus
travel
on
to
something else.
Your ship.
Let's make the game fun. I
We
don't care about
have
the food.
companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name.
What?
Let's
It's
head
like
out.
E.T.
No.
It's like the E.T. ride at Universal. Thank you, Sophie.
What if you name yourself something naughty?
I want to name myself
majesty
Like
of
Dick
space
Butt.
exploration.
Poor.
To evoke
Welcome
the
back,
romance
Dick
of
Butt.
the
I'm gonna name
golden
myself
age
Tub Girl.
of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch, a bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Yeah, we've all seen Alien. We
Alrighty.
get it.
What's the plan, Captain?
This is
he
your star
farted.
map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its
Oh my
info and
God.
resources. You can choose a landing spot
Are
or
you
fast
farting in
travel
here?
to known locations.
Yeah, but I
Are
don't
you
smell it.
tub-girling? What the hell?
I want to
Looking out
know.
further, you
I
can
don't smell
view
nothing.
all the planets in the
Why is it
system.
going straight into my
Obviously, the
nose?
game
What?
is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, emissions, or life on them, versus the many planets
Sorry,
that
Todd
are
gives me
barren
gas.
but resource heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills
Todd, I need
if
you to give
want
me a
jump to the
folded
most
piece of paper
distant
with a
ones.
pencil
But for now,
demonstration
we'll
right
plot a
now.
course to the Alpha Centauri system
Show
where
you
we
how
can
wormholes
find the
work?
city
Yeah.
of New Atlantis.
Grab jump incoming.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
UC Space was my top school choice, but I did not get in.
Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
As soon as
as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to
nice.
just these boundless, vast buildings.
I like these colorful places.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
Hippie Poo Poo has new business in New Atlantis.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a colony war memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also
Buddy, it's
where
coffee.
your adventure with Constellation begins.
It's the only place in the game where something interesting happens.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy,
I mean, listen,
and they're
if
trying
we
to
didn't
find
all
the
have
answers
trust
to some of
issues,
humanity's biggest
this would look
questions.
really, really cool.
The
and
artifacts are
exciting.
so different, so alien.
I mean, this looks it looks awesome, but
One of them reached
it's
out
like
and
it doesn't matter if it
spoke
looks
to
awesome.
you.
Right.
We need to actually know like
The artifact.
Like
if
what
you
there
could
is
place
to
it on
do.
the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
Oh my
That
god.
means there's
There's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer,
The
now
lady.
Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian
The guy in the
who
hat.
believes that there's
He's
definitely
an Olympic
something else
swimmer.
out there. Noelle, the gifted
The
scientist
other
and
lady.
Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the
The
settled
older
systems
gentleman.
and Constellation's financier.
Who you clearly
goes
cannot
as long as
trust.
you have the money.
Yeah.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space
Cowboy.
cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate
Barrett?
about these pirates? Completely resistant to
Are you
my otherwise
serious?
irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation
His name
is
is
just
Barrett?
the first
Yes.
of many
Like
you'll
from
embark
Final
on.
Yes.
The settled systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to
Ah.
uncover.
Oop, I saw that.
Yeah, but what are the adventures, Todd?
Yeah, show me a
Is
little
it
mission.
Is it go into a fucking
Show me a mission, because I remember when we saw the
building
cyberpunk.
that looks like all the other buildings?
Is where you'll
You know?
find New
I was like, I wanna
Atlantis,
do that mission.
The first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility
going to
for the
Mars.
United Colonies.
Consider this a divorce.
See you at the party,
Beyond
Richter.
the United Colonies reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems.
Okay.
This is Freestar Collective Space.
That is Fallout 4.
The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
There's
the
5
Stonebridge
people in
Inn
this
is an
town.
Aquila City fixture.
Oop, that man had no eyebrows.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
I want to be a cowboy.
Neon
Dude,
started
they made
out
Mars
as
the
a
same
fishing
as
platform,
Futurama
but
Mars.
is now known throughout
It's
the
like
settled
Cowboys.
systems
Yeah.
as a pleasure city where almost anything goes.
If you've got
Ooh.
morality issues, this definitely isn't the
I'm
job
gonna make
for
somebody tickle my binkus. Ooh.
Hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Oh.
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
Sounds like they're claimed then by the hostile faction.
All heathens shall be made dust in time.
Ooh.
A new
They're really trying to make this combat look fun, but
Yeah, I'm worried.
yeah, I don't think the combat's gonna be great. It's fine though. It's not really about that.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
All of the environments
In
look really
Starfield,
cool.
we're pushing our cities and settlements
Yeah.
further than
And
we
it seems
ever
like
have
they
before.
focused on just
it's all there,
size
waiting
and
for you. A slice
variety,
of humanity's
but I'm
future.
worried that there's not enough to do, like
Well,
you said.
Well, yeah, and also it's like they're showing us very
Ready to get
curated
out. Right.
like
But
things.
even in the curated thing, it looks a little empty.
And I just feel like we're gonna
Ooh, that
get
couch is cool.
big chance we're gonna actually get into that city, and it's gonna be look
stories to
terrible and run
experience.
terrible, you know.
But the most important
But we'll
story
see.
is the one that
I
you
want a
tell.
couch like that.
I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system.
We made
scanned a
big,
wide range of
fat
faces
asses.
from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take
You're
it
not
easy.
Jackie.
You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out.
Okay, here we go.
You know who you are?
That man
New
was waiting
recruit
for a
Argos
laugh track.
Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Oh yeah, my thingy. I'm
You
gonna
start
be
your
an old
character creation journey
lady.
as though you're cycling through employee records.
Oh, I'm being that guy.
You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
Oh my god.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. If we're talking
Character
about the
creation is
freaking character
more than
creation
just
right
how you
now.
look. This is also where
This
you
is what you
start
got,
to
Todd?
decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
Stop pretending like anyone cares about this.
Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory
Batgirls?
and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to Dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
From
What's
chef
great about
to
backgrounds
Dusty.
is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway,
Yeah, I'll
given
do
what
it.
happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your
It's a
biggest
little
fan.
divinity going on in there. Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
I'm in. All right, sold.
And it'll give you
That's all I needed to see.
That's all I
What did
needed.
he even say? Habba dabba
I can't
hibados.
believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
Oh.
My favorite trait
What
is
in
kid
the
stuff.
fuck?
I'm
You have
so
to pay
in.
some
What the
credits
hell was
for
that?
your parents,
Done, that's
but
all I
they're very
needed.
sweet, and it's really fun to go
Kid
visit
stuff.
them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god.
I came across some
Are
hostile
those my
zealots in
parents?
space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
Oh
We'll
my
let you discover that
god.
on your own.
What?
Oh, now I want to play it. Yeah.
You need to play Oblivion. I'm telling
I
you.
know
I've told
I do.
you over and
I
over.
do. I want to. I will. I'll
Once
play
you've built
Oblivion
the perfect
tonight.
character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took
Maybe
what
there's
we
a
loved
co-op
about
mod.
skills and perks from our previous games
Oblivion?
Yeah.
and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up,
No,
you get a
he
skill
didn't do
point,
nothing.
It said
which can be
hunting
used to
cephalopod
unlock
and he was running
or
towards
rank up
us.
skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
So Bethesda. So Doom, huh?
Challenges become increasingly
Okay.
difficult.
I'm sorry,
as
I'm
you
going
work
to talk
your way
over this for a
higher
second.
Ranks.
Is there not a Tom York song
With our
or
5
Radiohead or
different
something that
skill
goes
trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I don't know.
I like the
That doesn't sound like Tom
xenosociology
York to me.
skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
I don't think so.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
That's not weird fishes.
No. It's like
I like maxing out
maybe
my physical
Spectre or
tree so
something.
I can get
I
neuro
don't know.
strikes and just punch my way
Something
through
for a
combat.
movie. I don't know. I
That
love
one's
that.
a lot of fun.
I love anti-gravity ragdolls.
Invest in the skills that
Mass
suit your
Effect.
playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone.
Bloodborne is an
Favorite
option. I
part
would play
about being
Bloodborne.
stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I
You
like
mean
to
sneaking
talk
through
my way
vents like
through
I'm in every
situations.
video game
This area's
ever?
off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player.
Me too.
I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
I don't want to throw landmines from the sky.
I like blowing stuff up.
That's how I play right there, sniping. Yeah, I'm not impressed by this combat at all.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
But I don't play these games for the combat, really. So, we'll, you know.
Our team
It's
worked
fine.
hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We study data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel
There needs to be a
believable.
diaper mechanic.
From the way we
Pooping?
approach
Like my
planetary
diaper gets full and I
atmospheres
have to change
to
it.
the way we place biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Yeah, but are all these derelict ships the same cookie cutter copy paste thing that you just walk through and you
Is there
find
anything on
and you
there?
find a chest and you go
Ultimately,
cool?
It's about rewarding
Like what
your
happens, bro?
curiosity.
Yeah.
Because
here we
whether
go.
it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Well, can you tell me? Can you give me an
Sometimes
example?
you'll find absolutely nothing of interest at all.
Give me an example of something I might find. Build a ship.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character
Like a ship.
or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep
Baby,
it up and
you
running.
have got to stop farting into my nose.
I'm so
and
sorry.
It all starts in spaceports.
I don't think it looks terrible.
I don't think so either.
I think I'm really
Every
excited for it,
spaceport
but
has
I
a ship
just I'm a little
technician where you
worried
can
that like
purchase, sell, and modify
I'm not so far
ships.
sold on what you
Anything
can
I can
what
help
there
you
actually is to like.
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty
Like they're
hunting.
showing us so much you can do,
Then
but
you
it's
might
like
round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter
don't
to
know.
run
It's giving me
cargo
the same
missions,
worries
or
that
even
like
do a little smuggling. For
Jedi
now, though,
Survivor,
we're going
Jedi
to
Fallen
take our
Order
starting ship, the
has
Frontier,
worried me about,
and make some
where like
changes.
they try to do too many things.
You can customize
Yeah,
and
oh,
It's
totally.
just kind of like
everything you see here.
surface level done.
And you have
For
two
all of
ways
them,
to
yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
and then you're
You
like,
can
but
quickly
why?
upgrade individual systems.
I would rather
like
you
your
don't do all of
weapons
the
or
things.
shields,
But why do the thing?
Or you can deep
Yeah.
dive and enter the shipbuilder mode.
I don't
Here you
really
can
need to
change
build my ship.
anything, from the
Do
systems
maybe we
to the
do,
look
and if it's
layout.
rewarding to do, then
Adding a new
cool.
habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps.
Okay, so it'll help you
You
explore.
can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want.
See, I
The
see
parts you choose to
shield,
build with
and
don't
I'm not
just affect
seeing
your
like
ship's
damage
stats.
or anything here, really.
They'll
Or
also
no, I see
affect
weapon
what you
up
can
there.
do inside your ship.
See, like that's
You can
kind of
have
cool
modules for
to build a
crafting.
Yeah.
ship with better weapons or
or
for different
storing and
purposes.
displaying your
Sure.
weapons.
I do like
And having multiple
customizing.
ships.
You know, I love a
In-game ship
character
manufacturers
creator.
bring their
Mhm.
own look
So,
and feel
this
to
is fun to
every
me.
piece of your
But
ship.
it's the thing is like,
From living quarters
do I
to
really
cargo
need to? Like,
holds,
Right.
am I going to be
mess
rewarded
halls,
for having
and
like a
control rooms.
really cool
Maybe.
ship that? Am I going to feel like, oh man, I need to get this on my ship, or is it going to feel like, well,
Our modified
cool, I did
Frontier
it.
is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
A big penis.
I'm gonna
It's a
make
bit odd, but one of my
boobies.
favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals.
Okay.
The
Ooh, what a
HMS
silly goose.
platypus, as I called it.
That looks just like
where
a
it had like a
platypus.
giant tail to it. And we've done spiders,
sassing this
we've done
lady. I didn't mean
mechs.
to.
Ooh.
So
I like
it's
that.
really whatever your imagination
Lawsuit
is.
incoming. Okay.
And while you can build your
What?
home among the
platypus?
stars the way you want to,
Parry
you're
the
probably not the
platypus.
only
'Cause
person who will call your ship
It's
home.
like in Fallout 4, there's the city building,
Mm-hmm.
but it was completely
Ready
useless.
to lift off when you are,
It like
Captain.
wasn't worth doing.
Engines ready.
So
Frontier is
I guess if you can
fueled
fly
and
your
ready,
ship though, and you need to shoot stuff, then it seems like it's a
Some
little
of
more.
the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Or I kill
Each
you.
companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships
Mass
might blossom
Effect.
into romance.
Mass
I don't know
Effect.
that I've ever really loved anyone.
Oh my
except
god,
you.
sensitive
And if you're looking for a
cowboy!
little extra
Okay,
help
so
on your ship,
I'm
you can
sorry,
always
Sold.
hire
I can't
additional
date
crew
someone
at
who dresses
spaceports.
like that.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
got any room on your ship for someone
You'll
like
also
me?
meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
Yep.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might.
I do
What
like
NASA machine are
I
you
still want to
talking
give it
about?
almost a humanoid personality,
Mars
so I
rover.
elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame. Exploration requires so much.
Remember that little robot
bloodshed.
we saw driving down Melrose? That was delivering
Using
a
the
package?
shipbuilding tools
Uh-huh,
and crew
yeah.
selection features in
That was so
Starfield,
special.
you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams.
Got any room for someone like me on your ship?
And now, let's take to the sky.
It honestly, so far to me, it looks like their best game.
Mhm.
But it's like it's hard to tell when they're doing this very curated thing they're showing
Putting
me.
you in the cockpit of
And-
your very own
And
spaceship.
we've been burned too
and telling
many
you that you can
times.
do pretty much anything.
Okay,
And that is
here we go,
really
level
cool for us
designer.
as developers.
What do we got going on when you
Spaceflight
actually go
should
and
be
do
exciting
something?
and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way.
So far, this has all been about like
We've
management
extended
systems and
that
like
sense of control
customizing your
to ship
character.
combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between
yeah?
our piloting skills and our power allocation system.
Oh.
Boosting power to your engines.
That's not
will make
yours,
your
that's
ship
Elite
faster.
Dangerous.
Powering up the ground
I wish the
drives
game
will
came
shorten
with
the amount
like
of time it
a little
takes
console
before
with
you can make a
switches on
jump.
it, so I could go.
I mean, I have that. I have a flight stick for Elite Dangerous.
And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight.
It doesn't have little switches like
I want
You
Millennium
should
Falcon
always
switches.
be on your toes because
I want
you're
switches
not
like the
alone
one on
out
our
there.
espresso machine.
Yeah, you can get that. They have that for sure.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target. After destroying an enemy ship,
You can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Thanks for subscribing, Tawny.
What?
Tawny. Junami. So it's Sea of Thieves?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Once
Though
you've taken
it's
control
like
of an enemy ship, it's yours.
it's
Add it to your
yours.
fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
Oh, okay.
But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship. One worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the
That is
stars.
Princess Leia's theme.
There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap
Thanks for
info,
subscribing.
or maybe even commit
Sorry
an
if
act
I
of
missed your
piracy.
subs.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero.
That's how I play
but I wanna go
Skyrim.
out and just start
I always
taking
choose
things
something
from
to
people
just
as quickly as
hoard, and then I
possible.
can use it all at once.
Some strangers might be looking
Sandwich
for a little
Planet.
human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Grandma?
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own.
Those are all the best moments in your games. Hello.
The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Oh my.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe.
Yeah, show me one of those
There are
1,000
over 1,000
planets.
planets out there, just waiting for you to visit.
And what happens on it?
We want you to feel like explorers. Breaking
You
ground
do not
on new
handcraft
planets,
1,000
exploring
interesting
every
quests
inch
for 1,000
of a
different
mostly
planets.
untouched galaxy.
Maybe they
And even
made,
if you
like,
did, it's like, okay, there's one quest
We want you to feel
here.
the sense of
What else can I
awe
do
and
on the
wonder.
planet?
And sometimes a little fear.
Oh
We're
my
giving
God.
You a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Hee hoo, hee ha.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff.
Wow,
We
look at
thought
this
we'd just
fucking
take a little
theater they
break
have.
and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much
heard my
detail
song and he
into
got
our
rid of the
game
jacket
worlds,
and he
we
put on
love the
casual
opportunity
shoes.
to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where
My
it's the
God.
compass and then environmental information.
It's like a Pip-Boy
It
that isn't
connects to your
ridiculous.
phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with.
I
East
want
one.
it!
I kind of want that too.
As
want
much
it!
care and design this case as we did to watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates
Oh, we
to
got an
this.
email about
Inspired by
Starfield.
the cases
Oh,
that the
yeah?
astronauts
Yeah, I
used
should
during
look
the
at
Apollo
it.
era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation
It's
patch,
beautiful.
NATO strap, and the overall functionality.
I'm gonna
and
keep my
believability
weed
of
in
this
there.
as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take
I'm gonna
this.
keep my menstrual
You'll
cups
find
in
it very
there.
useful out there, and it even tells the time.
We actually have something else Now that we're
You have
part
games
of
on your watch?
Xbox,
Is that a
we get
reference?
to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and
what's the
together
watch
we've
that doesn't
created
tell time?
this custom limited edition
Spy
Starfield
Kids
controller.
3?
It's awesome. It is now, our favorite controller.
Do the triggers
Love
stick
this
after
because it's
using it
inspired
3
by the
times?
actual
Because
controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. All ready to start on your signal.
Mommy,
Ugh, I love that. The stripes. Ugh.
Mama.
That is a gorgeous controller.
It is. It's nice looking.
I love to buy things for my house to have in my home.
I don't care about these headphones really.
Those are also very nice looking though. I love plastic stuff! Yeah! I love to buy things.
So does
In
Xbox
every one of our
apparently.
games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones.
I don't want to
Scanning
experience a
planet
quiet
before you land
planet.
is a great way to get a
Maybe
sneak peek at
meditative.
the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds the planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore,
I fucking knew
creatures
it.
to encounter.
I knew it was just gonna be
Or
randomly
plants to
generated
pick up.
like shit.
Oh, like
It allows us to
procedurally.
Yeah, like
add
you,
that
to
touch
where you
of
land on the planet, it'll just be like an
environmental
abandoned mine. We've
storytelling
seen that 3 times, a
Bethesda is
cave,
known for.
and then you just go in, and then it's just like,
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments.
like you just
Their
get
habitat
some
isn't far from
meaningless
here.
things there. You know?
If you could take care of them for us, we
Well,
would be
I think
in
it
your
looks
debt.
really cool,
So
and if
even
it's
if your friends were to visit
any
the same
improvement
planet
on
that
like
you have,
Skyrim
you would
or
have
whatever,
a different
then we're
story
fine.
to tell.
You know, it's better, but
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, but how often am I gonna want to go off to one of these planets? I'm feeling like it's gonna end up being a thing that I don't do.
then you
But I
just
don't know,
won't.
maybe.
You'll do other things, right? Because there's enough. Hopefully, there's enough story stuff and missions and cool things to do.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, if this is one of these random things or whatever, it's like,
It's completely up to you
Yeah.
how you want to interact
that's exactly
with each
what I was
planet.
saying. That's what it's
Whether you
gonna
want to
feel
explore
like.
and see what you can
Go in,
find,
it's shitty combat and loot some boxes.
harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views.
It's just like,
It
With the help
sounds like
of your
Skyrim.
scanner,
I mean,
you'll
yeah,
chart
it
the
is. It's like
uncharted
Fallout
and
4, and
discover
stuff,
exotic
but it's like
wildlife.
I was hoping for a little
If you have the skills, you can even
something different
figure
to
out
just make
that
it not
certain
feel.
creatures and
like
Well,
a
it's
menace.
definitely. I mean, it's
you can build an outpost and produce
I've spent
resources
hundreds
from
of
those
hours
plants and animals.
doing that already.
You can
Yeah.
get
Just because it's in
experience
space now doesn't
and
mean that like
rewards for fully surveying planets.
it's immediately
and
different
fully
and fun.
surveying a whole system.
well, it seems like they've added enough like customization and other little things to do to make
When
it
we were
feel different.
concepting
and
these
fun,
creatures,
hopefully.
we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Stop with your Princess Leia theme. I hear you over there.
I will say the music is like Pixar levels.
Yeah,
of, like,
I love the music in
epicness.
well, Skyrim is alright, but I like Fallout 4 music a lot.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
Oh.
Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet.
What's that from?
And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use
Nintendo, take some notes.
camera,
Sims
which helps
build
plan
mode.
out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
That was in the news by Tommy York.
I like that.
Yeah, I like the idea of finding these planets and then you building bases to harvest the resources there. But I need to know, like, really what.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you
This is
find
exactly what I
or
was just
already
asking.
have. Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
How was the combat in
You can
Fallout?
also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
It's better than Skyrim because you're like shooting stuff.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like
You're not
what's
just
realistic, what's
hacking
sim, and
away
what's Hollywood.
shittily,
And I think we
but it's
sort
still
of
pretty
err on
bad.
the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat.
So I don't really have
It's more
much
dynamic,
experience
the
with
animations
Fallout,
are more fluid.
so my point of reference is Skyrim.
It's like the most basic kind
It
of
just
like.
feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than
Ooh, I like the
I
look
want to
of
say
those.
any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in
Can you
combat.
look and just see if we got a
You may
front
need
door
to switch things up
notification?
based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around.
Yeah.
We did?
And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll
Nah.
even feel like you're flying.
The combat, they're not showing us anything, dude. This combat is like, it's all been the same exact things.
It doesn't look great.
Melting
Zero
people's
gravity
health bars while you
environments
jump
pose a
and
different
float
challenge.
and then throw
Firing
grenades.
a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards.
But if combat is fun enough to be a little
Energy weapons, on the other
you know,
hand, offer a more
side
stable
dish,
shooting experience.
then that's okay.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Like I don't want to eat a whole plate
Whether you
of
want to get up close and personal with your own two
mashed
fists,
sweet potatoes,
or you
but
like more
I'll have it
compact
on the
weapons
side.
like pistols
have a
and
little
submachine guns.
Ooh, yummy.
Or maybe you prefer something bigger.
Oh my.
Starfield's got you covered.
I don't know, man. I mean, the thing is that everything you do sounds like it's in service to your weapons and ship and the combat involved. So if all that stuff, like building things to craft things, just and then the combat is just this, you know?
Yeah. I'm okay with this kind of combat. I'm a dumb baby, so I like it simple and sticky, tacky.
Yeah. They're also just showing us enemies that are just morons. Like they're not. It's like
Yeah.
this whole thing has just been the character just like tanking everything and just killing everyone. So it might feel more challenging and stuff when you're actually playing it.
I think that if we all have realistic expectations about the performance and how intricate the combat is going to be, it'll be a pretty good game.
I mean, it looks incredible.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it.
Aww.
All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
Ooh. I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I trust her.
I just
trust
love
her
that
opinion.
constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't
Yeah,
believe
it's
that
funny.
there is
Everything she says
more
is
here.
exactly how I play these games. Fallout 4, one of the
about
biggest
our
reasons I loved it was I would
outpost
capture
systems.
like just photos
My
and
favorite
video,
part is every time you step
turn
out
off the
on a
HUD
planet,
and stuff, and
it's a
then
unique
capture
experience.
and then I would do like a no
You spend
clip
all this time building
so
your
I could
ship,
move the
and
camera
you
around.
see it on the
and I would
landing
capture
pad.
like footage
These things
of it.
are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets.
The day-night cycle,
Those details matter to me.
diplomacy,
exploration,
freedom,
the ending.
Vasco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles,
Nobody
come on.
said
Lever
combat
action,
yet.
rocket launcher,
Oh,
brain
he did.
sprout.
I laugh, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with them.
The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be,
Okay,
do
Beach.
what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
Let's go to the beach.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
I will, Todd. Thank you.
Constellation. You will have go for launch.
Yay.
Well, I'm feeling a lot more optimistic about the game.
Yeah, it looks great.
I'm still worried for Bethesda here a little bit if they can pull this off.
Well,
It's still. What's this? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get in a recap now.
I'm optimistic and realistic. You know, I know that it's not going to be.
Yeah, I mean, like, right away, it just needs to be said that there's a very high possibility that when this game releases, it's going to be a broken mess,
Yeah.
and people are going to be very mad.
Cyberpunk Part 2.
Regardless of that, once the game is like fixed, or maybe it won't be a mess. I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be a buggy.
It already
mess.
looked low frames and stuff just from what they were showing us.
Yeah, and then like they were showing us like really beautiful graphics and everything,
Mhm.
but I'm like,
I know those textures.
I know those textures
Yeah.
are going to be not
Are gonna be
loaded,
suffering.
and it's going to be just look like diarrhea doo-doo everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Like, I just know the game won't look as good as they were showing it to us,
No.
and then like,
They never do.
yeah, and then like, there were parts of it that just don't look good. Like I mean, I kept like not finishing my thoughts because they were talking. So, but that combat, like, there was nothing about that combat that looked interesting to me at all. Like, I didn't see even like something basic, like different enemy types, like different color health bars, or like things like that, where you need to like
That's a good point.
you need to use other strategies and stuff.
Uh-huh.
It really, all of it. They didn't show any combat that wasn't just shooting
Yeah,
rapid fire
no
gun
puzzle to it.
and throwing a grenade. That's not there was no strategy at all in anything they showed us. And so the combat, I'm a little worried about, because it's like, I know Bethesda's never really been that much about combat.
Just mute it or something.
I mean, it's over. I mean, yeah, I'll mute it maybe in case something happens, but like, they've never really been that much about combat, but it's like, dude, it's gotten to the point where the good thing about Bethesda, the exploration and the story and all these things, like, it's just like, I don't know if it can carry the shitty actual like moment to moment gameplay anymore. And I feel like we've gotten to a point as gamers where we're all leveling up as gamers and we're doing way more complicated stuff and we can handle a lot more and we want a lot more. And like, that combat just looks like worse than like Doom on Windows 95.
Well, but
you know, it's like, it just looks so.
But Doom is all about combat. The whole thing of Doom is combat.
Yeah, I get that, but it doesn't matter. It's like the bar for like what is acceptable like gameplay and stuff has raised. Like it was already raised when Fallout 4 came out, and that combat was already like not good at that point. And so now we're 2023 and it's like something a little more.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, when it's like they're showing us all this stuff you can do and all these resources and all these things, and I was like, okay, but why? The only thing they really showed us was your ship. And it's like, okay, you can make the ship go farther. That's one thing you can. And then the other thing is obviously your shields and weapons for combat purposes. The space combat, first of all, even the big boys like Elite Dangerous and stuff, I would say, unless you're playing the multiplayer in Elite Dangerous and you're really good at it, it's very hard. The combat is still like the space dogfighting has still not been like ironed out like that great, and it can be kind of boring. And it's a little irritating to like be like flying past people and having to turn around and like all this stuff. And I know that the space combat's not going to be like first person where you can just snap the mouse and just be like, you know, so there's like that space combat I feel like looks more fun than the normal combat, but how long that's going to interest me is to be seen. But then there's the on foot stuff. And so it's like all that stuff you do that is like helping you with your making better stuff, making better buildings to like mine resources. And then what do you use these resources for? Okay, making better gear for the combat and stuff. And it's just like, but why? Like, so I can take someone's health bar down a little faster?
Yeah.
Like,
I understand that. I don't need it to be, I mean, just personally, I don't need it to be, the combat to be anything other than just like shooting.
Yeah, I know. And that's all that it is. But what I'm saying is when the other stuff to do in the game isn't a curated main quest experience, the like the Skyrim, just like I want to go over there and see what happens, that feeling. And so now we're in this big giant galaxy, and there's these random apparently procedurally generated planets. If the like reason for doing that is in service to this kind of shittier combat and whatever, then I'm gonna very quickly just be like, I don't want to go to that random planet.
Right. Well, hopefully, I mean, their whole thing has been exploration for many years, so hopefully they figure it and they do it justice.
Yeah, but it's like in Fallout 4, it's one planet. It's like, you know, just a few like regions, and it's everywhere you go. And I like that game more than most people. Everywhere you go is a curated experience. So you go and like you find this like lake or whatever, and you go to the bottom of the lake, and it's not part of a main quest. It's not really anything that you needed to find, but there's like a sunken house down there. And you're like, what is this? You explore it with your light. You go in there, and then like you find like, you know, logs and things, and it tells you this little environmental story, and it could take you 10 minutes or 30 minutes to have an experience like this. And that's what I like about Fallout 4 and stuff.
Mhm.
I don't care about the main quest at all in that game. I just like going to a place and just like figuring out what happened here, and they're like masters of that. So it's like I'm just the thing I'm worried about is how big they keep. Vast is the word to describe it, and it's like, okay, I don't. That's not why I play your game. Like the size of Skyrim or the size of Fallout 4 is not why I'm playing it.
Sure.
I'm not just like, ooh, it's so big. Like that's not entertaining to just be big. It's like, yeah. So with these other planets that are apparently procedurally generated, that's what I was saying at the very beginning, and I was waiting for the answer to this. You go and then they just. I'm confused how the procedurally generated thing works. So like, does that mean that I can land anywhere on? They didn't tell us, and it's annoying. Like, can I land anywhere on these planets, and then you're going to randomly generate an environment? So what if I just keep walking forever? You're going to randomly generate a planet, and then what if I come back to this planet? Are you going to like generate this planet and save it so that I can come back? Or when I go to a planet, do you give me a specific spot that I can land, and you quote unquote procedurally generate one of 10 planet types for me, and it's not going to be that different on multiple playthroughs, and it's a small area that I can't leave those boundaries, and then the quote unquote procedurally generated things that you do for me are just like one of 5 types: abandoned mine, cave, outpost. And it's like,
I have a prediction.
I don't care about that if there's nothing there for me to experience or like do. And if it's just for the crafting and stuff for like the shitty combat, like it sounds like a chore.
No, I have a prediction for what it will be. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So what they showed, it looked like you don't land your ship. It looks like they land it for you.
Yeah, for sure.
So I imagine that you'll get some kind of a ship landing cutscene.
Yeah, definitely.
It will load the planet, and the planet will probably load with parameters being like, okay, we want this experience to happen at some point. Like there's probably a list of experiences that you'll get on planets or whatever. So let's put this experience on this planet type that fits it. If you're walking forever, it'll probably just take you back around because it's a circle. And then I imagine that if you don't like build a base or put some sort of fixture on the planet, you'll probably not be able to go back to it.
You can go back to it for sure.
Well, what you just said was, will it load and be random? You know what I mean?
No, I think that it'll like whatever it loads for you when you find it, it'll probably save that. I'm more just like wondering, like, okay, you say that there's these planets to explore, but if you break it down and forget the flying to a planet and you can see the planet in space, if you just break it down to its basic thing, is what it is you find a random like 1,000 square foot, I mean not 1,000, but like 10,000 square foot area. That's a certain biome. That's not a planet to explore. It's just a game area that you've loaded.
Well, it's a planet if they say it is.
I know, but you know what I'm saying. And it's like, it's not going to have the same feeling of like a thing with Fallout 4 where like I walked somewhere and I found this environment in the game that I'm playing, and it's like this lake and it fits into that world and it seamlessly happened. It's not just like some ball in the blackness of space that's completely disconnected from everything else. And then on there it's just this like, I don't know, just this game area that is like, okay, cool.
I'm sure that there will be larger main planets that do have those experiences for you, where you look around, you go, I want to go to there.
Yeah.
And then also you might get a little bit of that by just like looking up into the sky and being like, what the fuck is that out there? And then you get into your ship and then you're like, oh, that's a thing I can go do.
Yeah, I did like one of the coolest things I liked was like the boarding people's ships and stuff. That surprised me. I didn't think that you'd be able to do that. That's really cool that like there's, this leaving a planet, being in space, dogfighting people, and then boarding their ship. Again, though, like that's really cool. And the idea of going to a planet is also very cool. But like, how many times am I going to want to board someone's ship? It's just like the thing about like the cave, the abandoned mine, the outpost. It's like those things worry me. It's starting to sound very like repetitive already.
Sure, yeah.
And so like it's like I'm gonna board someone's ship like maybe like 5 times and then be like the only reward for this is that I maybe just kind of want to collect all the different ship types.
Mm-hmm.
And then why do I want to use the ship? I don't know yet. I don't know if there's going to be a reason to use other people's ships.
Yeah, I would say if the story and like main quests that they've designed aren't engaging and fun, then there's no point. It's going to be really boring. Everything is going to be bad because those little aspects that they've added, like boarding other people's ships and building this and going to this planet, whatever, all these little things that they're focusing on, the customization things, if they're boring and repetitive and you decide you don't want to do that aspect, you decide, okay, I don't want to be a pirate, I don't want to board people's ships, but the story isn't worth holding your attention, then yeah, it's going to be bad. But hopefully they were able to focus on the exploration and focus on the story and make those parts good so that everything else is just a little pepper on top.
The experience needs to be interesting.
Right.
It can't just be, so you made a game where I can go to space and dogfight and then board a ship and get some loot? Like, fucking cool. Like, it's not, it's like that's...
Those are just seasonings.
Yeah, but like, I don't care about that. Like in Fallout 4, there's like this settlement aspect, okay? And it's like this thing, and they definitely like, I mean, if you went back and watched the Fallout 4 events and things, you'd probably see them talking about like their settlements and they need your help, and there's a whole cities that you can be a part of and you can build your own. Look at how you can build your own settlement. And then when you actually play the game, you don't want to fuck with that shit at all because it's boring and meaningless and doesn't help you. And you get annoyed that it's even a part of it, and it's like this chore.
Well, I think that I'm sorry, I'm being a little bit repetitive. I think that all of those things are just going to be extra stuff to do, and the main draw is going to be like Skyrim, where you're walking around a town and you hear someone being like, now where did my daughter go? I haven't seen her in a week. And then you're like, huh? What lady? What did you say? And then she goes, yeah, my daughter went into a cave south of here, and I haven't seen her in a week.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine that it's extra stuff, but if you put extra stuff in a game like that and it's not good, then that's going to lower my enjoyment of the game.
I disagree.
So, I mean, what? Yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah, it's part of the game. And
Extra,
if there's big, giant parts of the game that I don't enjoy, then that like worries me. And I'm seeing a lot of the similarities to like some of their missteps with other games.
If they're not big giant main like you can't play the game without doing this sort of thing, if they're just kind of extra bonus stuff, then I think it doesn't affect the enjoyment of the game as much. It's like, yeah, those are just extra things that I can do.
I mean, in a game all about exploring space, if it's not fun to do that and it feels like it's not doing anything for me, or it's not rewarding either in entertainment value or in my in-game stats and like what I can do to my character, then that's for me is a huge problem.
No, I know, I agree, but I'm saying that I think that the exploration is going to be fine, and I think that the little quests are going to be fine. Like, the exploration is their main thing. So when I say extra stuff, I mean like being a pirate or building your ship or building a base and decorating it or whatever, that kind of extra stuff is what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you just don't.
Let me just say right now. I mean, I know you probably know this, but for anyone in chat, let me just say, I think that looked incredible. Mm-hmm. Like it's definitely looks like it's going to be Game of the Year contender for sure. But I'm just skeptical a little bit and a little worried, and so I just have questions and concerns about it, and I don't want Bethesda to fail, and I feel like Starfield has. Like, I feel like there's a lot. Starfield has a lot of like heavy lifting to do right now for Bethesda. Like it's been a while since Bethesda. Like, I'm talking about like the Bethesda Studios, like Elder Scrolls guys, not like Doom and stuff. It's been a while since they had one that was like. I mean, it's been since Skyrim, to be honest, which was a long time ago. It was like over 10 years ago. And Fallout 4 disappointed a lot of people. I enjoyed it. But I recognize that it's not great.
Fallout 76 was bad.
Fallout 76 was a disaster for them. I mean, they're still going with it. I guess it made a lot of money, but like most people recognize Fallout 76 as like terrible.
Right.
And so I don't know. I've been just concerned about Starfield, and then that presentation, like always, from Todd Howard was like very nice, and it looked very cool, and they talked about it so inspirationally, like it was the greatest thing ever. But when I start really breaking down what it is you're doing in the game, I just feel like I'm getting like concerned a little bit, where it's like, yeah, it's in space. Yeah, I can leave a planet and get in my ship, and then like, I'm imagining there's the main areas, main planets, and you definitely cannot explore the entire planet. So you have these bite-sized like areas in this quote unquote galaxy. Then you can leave that planet, and now you're in another bite-sized space area that's this around that planet, and then you can warp. You definitely cannot Elite Dangerous fly your way all the way.
No.
Like, you're gonna warp now to a different bite-sized space area, and then you're gonna have a little dogfighting and things in that space area. Then you're gonna load down into a planet, which is a little bite-sized area. And so basically, to me, the game is starting to feel like it's just Skyrim or Fallout 4, but chopped up into little circles and then sent out really far away from each other, which, as I'm just saying, is worrying me that it's gonna be like this disconnected, like, chore of an experience of like, and that exploration might suffer from it, where it's like, I don't know. It's like, Anyway, I'm just concerned about it, but it looks really fun.
It does look really cool. And what I said earlier is that if gamers hadn't been burned so many times by Bethesda and we had none of that knowledge in our brains, we'd be looking at this and just being like, fuck yeah! Oh, yeah! And we didn't have any of the previous knowledge of Bethesda's fuckery.
Yeah, you definitely cannot explore the entire planet. There is no way, and if that was true, they would tell you that. They are definitely, the planets are not planets. They're just little like game areas that they load for you. Like, definitely you cannot explore the entire planet. I really, really doubt it. They didn't tell us that.
Yeah.
And they would have.
Yeah, I'm still relatively new in my in my gamer awareness and gaming consciousness. I only woke up from my slumber of gaming from like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I haven't been alive during a Bethesda release that wasn't Fallout 76, I guess.
Or you Fallout 4, but you weren't really aware. Yeah.
I wasn't really knowing what's going on. And for me as a gamer...
Yes, it's God of War. It's God of War stuff. Like, you visit other realms, but it's just this, like, this... Yeah, anyway, go ahead.
For me as a gamer, I am so... Like, you and I are very different kinds of gamers. And I know why you're worried about this game.
Yeah.
For me, and this is just how I am in life, I so just cannot be bothered to do things that bore me or whatever, so I just won't do them. Like when I was playing Doom, you could not pay me to do those upgrade challenge things. I couldn't do it. Or the little things where you touch the thing and then it's a challenge, a timed challenge. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. I just won't do it. I like the rest of the game, but even though this is a main core part of the game, I won't do it. I refuse. It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
and I'm still having a good time.
So I get it. So the thing about Doom, though, is that when you do those challenges and you upgrade your weapon and you get it, it completely can change the game.
I know.
And it can completely help you with certain types of enemies.
I know.
And you go, I need that. I want that thing because now I can fuck up these guys so much better.
But
I
never had that experience.
Well, you don't need to though. But like, those things are very well designed. Those weapon upgrades in this game, in the Starfield, the things that I was seeing, it was like, stealth players, you're gonna want a silencer, and it's like, cool, Bethesda, I can craft a silencer. Like, dope.
I don't know. I felt
it's not gonna.
I could make it through Doom without those upgrades. I didn't ever feel like.
I'm not saying you need. I just said you didn't have to do it.
But
they're worth it when you do it. That's what I'm saying. They
Right.
really
Well,
change
it might-
how you play, and it upgrades, it elevates the
well,
combat.
it might be worth it for you, but I think it's a person-to-person experience. Like.
No, I'm saying literally, stat-wise, gameplay-wise, strategy-wise, those things are worth it.
But enjoyment-wise, if I'm
they
suffering
objectively
to get
make
there,
you more powerful.
Yeah, but
And the game.
enjoyment-wise, if I'm gonna have a better time just not doing them and having a nice time breezing through the game, like, why would I stop and suffer?
Well, that's fine. You don't have to. But I'm saying that in Starfield, those upgrades don't look like they're gonna do that. Like that doing them or not doing them doesn't matter. It's like it's the same either way, is what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you're gonna do it, then when I do it, it should be this satisfying, amazing reward that I did for myself, and I'm like, oh yeah, not just like, Not just like you do more damage with melee weapons, and I'm like, like
I have
cool.
a feeling
I
that
melt their health bar
it will
faster.
be a little bit of both of those things in Starfield. Like every now and then you'll stumble upon something where it's just like, oh yeah, I want that. But most of it is probably just gonna be like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I need a character build, like deep dive of what you can do, because like Skyrim has so many different ways to play with like magic and like summoning people, and like then obviously like stealthy stuff like that, and then there's like alchemy and things, and you can like just be this incredible potion master kind of and with that just now in Starfield, maybe they're just like gonna save it for another time or something, but like. I wasn't seeing anything that made me think like, ooh, I'm gonna do this build. And even Fallout 4, I did have that feeling like, ooh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and it wasn't that great. It was just like doing more damage, or like, oh, now you can fucking sprint with a hammer
I thought
or
in
whatever.
Skyrim, like the only viable build was Stealth Archer.
That's just a joke that everyone ends up doing that. It's not the only viable build though.
Oh,
there's many viable builds. It's just like Stealth Archer is like definitely the easiest and like probably most fun, because a lot of the other builds are just like holding a button down or like.
Well, yeah, that's a problem.
It is, yeah, but at least you can do it. At least you can like be a magic man and stuff. The combat's not good though.
Well, see, that's the same thing though for this. Like, at least you can do it. You can do those things that you're talking about.
No, I'm saying I wasn't seeing it. Can you do that? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I'm saying I didn't.
It seemed like at the end there was magic.
Magic?
Yeah, you didn't see him launch everyone into the sky at the end?
Launch everyone into the sky at the end? I guess not. Oh, the gravity stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like maybe you'll get a little something.
It seemed like a weapon
Witcher
effect
moves,
or something.
Witcher powers?
Yeah.
Maybe, but it seems like, and that seems like something they were
biotics,
teasing,
like from Mass Effect or something.
And that would
like
be
a biotic
fun.
build. Yeah, they didn't mention much. But that's just like kind of where this talk started. I was saying the combat was worrying me, and like this is what I'm talking about. Is it's like all of what they showed, like 99% of it was just shooting a rapid fire weapon at someone and their health bar goes down. The enemies did not look like they were very smart, or that they were making you maneuver in any special way.
Yeah.
And then it was like over and over again, they just kept jumping and then shooting down at people. And it's like, cool. Like this is it. This is all we got. And
I agree, yeah.
Like if there was other really cool stuff you could do, I feel like they would have shown it, but it was the same thing over and like right now, can you think of some standout gameplay moment involving combat from that thing? It's like, no, it was all the exact same shot.
And but also I don't like slow gravity. Like that just does not appeal to me at all.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. There was that Borderlands game. I don't know what it was called. It wasn't 1, 2, or 3. It was in between, and it was like there was a lot of low gravity stuff, and it became so annoying to be floating around. So hopefully they let you I saw you had little boosters. So hopefully they let you
pre-sequel.
Pre-sequel. Hopefully they let you if I'm up in the air, I can really boost back down to the ground, and I don't gotta wait for my guy to go ooh, Or maybe that's an upgrade. Maybe your jetpack boosters is an upgrade, and you can be a more aerial fighter.
Well, that's true. Bethesda has never had enemies like you're describing, right? All the enemies have been kind of dumb in their games.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying, is that it's 2023, and I was hoping Bethesda entered 2009 levels of gameplay.
Hoping, but that's not what they do.
Yeah, but they should.
They should, but they're doing what they do, and they're just trying to make it better. They're just trying to make it bigger and better what they do. I think they're trying.
But they didn't. It's what I'm saying. I don't know if they did.
I mean, it's definitely bigger. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely bigger.
I mean, this is what the whole conversation has been about, is that Starfield, I think, for Bethesda, has a lot of heavy lifting to do about what do you call it? Just reviving the love for Bethesda, because right now I feel like we're at an all-time low of of gamers thinking that Bethesda is the top devs and cutting edge devs, and they used to be. And what I'm seeing here just is I don't know. It feels like it's shiny, and they're trying to make it seem like it's this, you can go anywhere and there's 1,000 planets. But when you break it down, like I said, where it's just chopping up Skyrim into circles and sending it out into space, and then they didn't update their gameplay at all, as far as combat and stuff. like it's just like worrying. It's a little bit, you know.
Well, it's either one of two things. It's either they're being withholding and they don't want to give away too much and they're just trying to get hype built, or it's bland and empty and missing a lot of things.
Yeah. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited to play it, you know, and everything I'm saying now is not me being like, that game looks like it sucks. It's just me saying like that game might suck.
It might suck.
It looks
I
cool.
think there will probably be things about it that suck and things that are not suck.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you think of the big devs, the big games that, whatever, the big game makers, like, I don't expect Nintendo to never not bug the shit out of me with their menus and their tedium. I don't expect freaking Atlas to not make anime, you know? So I just feel like there will always be things, and it's okay. Like, for some people, the combat is perfect, and that's what they want. And great. I'm happy for you. And so it would be better if it was better, but for you,
I mean, I don't know anyone who thinks the combat in like Skyrim
people who just don't want to think about it, people who aren't there to do Doom or to do a complex combat system. They just want shooty, looty, explore, build. They just want basic, simple.
Yeah, but I think I just feel that in 2023, what is considered basic and simple is different than what it was when Fallout 3 came out.
Yeah.
I feel like we've, you know, there's a new bar for like what is acceptable, you know.
Yeah.
And what will entertain gamers.
Well, but that's what I'm saying, is that it still will entertain gamers.
Yeah.
Are we watching the PC gaming show?
Is
or
that
are you
right
going
now?
to bed?
Is that right now?
It's in 2 minutes, someone says.
Yeah. I mean, is it on?
I need to work on the video.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to watch PC gaming show. But yeah, I think definitely tempering expectations, but like
Cautiously optimistic.
I want it to be game of the year. If it was game of the year, I'd be happy. If it came out and it worked and it wasn't just a buggy mess and you know your game wasn't crashing and you weren't losing your saves. That's what I want. I want it to be this amazing thing, and I want to go to space and then go to a planet and feel satisfied with what I discovered there, and like feel like I'm not wasting my time. And I want this big galaxy to feel connected, and that like when I go to space and look at a new star system, and I go there, that I have that feeling of like I want to go to that one. I hope that is how it feels. Because there's a big difference between going to space and seeing some stars in the distance and wanting to go to it, like because it's there. Just because it's there, there's a big difference between that and being in Fallout 4 and being like, what is that fucking tower out in the distance in that yellow hazy storm?
Yeah.
I gotta go there right now. There's a big difference between that. And same with Skyrim, you know, and yeah. So it's like, is that feeling?
I so disagree that the combat in this looked just like Cyberpunk.
Oh, it looks so worse, so much worse.
As a human that played Cyberpunk.
Yeah, dude,
like,
Cyberpunk. Think about the Cyberpunk stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say is like in Cyberpunk, I was like launching myself into the sky and slamming down onto the ground and sliding and hacking and pew, pew, pew. And you know.
And then
like,
Cyberpunk is a good example of what I was talking about different ways to play and like things. It's like Cyberpunk, there's so many different ways to do it. And they showed that off in all of the trailers and in all of the like directs or whatever you want to call them. In this is what I've been saying, is my concern was that they didn't show any combat that wasn't just shooting a machine gun and watching someone's health bar go down and then maybe jumping and throwing a grenade, and then they made a big deal about vents and silencers. And it's like, cool.
I found the combat in Cyberpunk so fun.
It was fun. It got too easy though towards the end for me. It just became like I was melting through everybody. But that's because I did like so much side questing and stuff.
But you did like a stealth samurai build.
No, I wasn't stealth. I was like hacker samurai. But yeah, I wasn't really stealth.
Oh, and I was just like, my build was strength and guns, and I was just like, bah! Just like running in and exploding.
Yeah, I was like a hacker sniper sword guy. is what I was doing. But yeah, Cyberpunk, that gameplay
And both of
that
our
combat's
combat
fucking
looks
crunchy.
good.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
it is. It's very
You can make it
satisfying.
look so fucking cool. And yeah, I wasn't seeing anything that was what I would describe as fucking cool in Starfield's combat. It looked just like Fallout 4, which when I was playing Fallout 4, and again, I like that more than most people, the combat and that experience of like going down to the lake and seeing the house, or like going into a whatever you call it, a vault, and finding out what happened there and what's going on. The combat was something that was just in my way a lot of the time. I would just be like, ugh,
What?
I gotta fucking kill
I'm
these people now.
not accusing you of lying about playing Cyberpunk. I was just saying most of my opinions about games come as someone who did not play the game and is just sitting here watching. So I said, as someone who played Cyberpunk, I can actually comment on this.
Yeah.
As a human who watched it and played it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've played a lot of action games. I played a lot of games with shooting and stuff, and I just feel like Cyberpunk had one of the best combat systems that I've played.
Yeah.
I don't know.
AI was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
That's the biggest downside. And then it got too easy. But like,
other than Doom,
its speed and its crunchiness
is very satisfying.
Is very satisfying for like the first like 30, 40 hours for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the best. Like, I mean, I would say like Doom Eternal or something as far as first person shooter goes, but I don't want every game to be Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is so stressful. It's so exhausting. You're just like, holy fuck, oh my God. And it's so amazing. It's like, how did you guys even do this? Like, this is nuts. Like that game's crazy.
Crunchiness is like,
but that's not what I want from Starfield or anything.
when you feel like you have heft, and like when you feel like your hits make a difference, and like the enemies react to it, and like
yeah, so
you know,
I would say Skyrim is not crunchy. Fallout 4 is not crunchy. It's
Sea of Thieves, not crunchy.
Cyberpunk is you know,
Doom
just
crunchy,
crazy
yeah,
shit, man. You're just flying around. I'm gonna slow down time now.
Maybe-
Headshot, sniper rifle.
maybe
Just
responsive is a
insane.
better
Oh,
word.
switch my weapon. Oh, now do this. Oh yeah, now this guy's coming. Pull out my sword. Nope. Bye. Head gone.
Yeah.
Turn around. Sniper rifle. Call of Duty. Fucking quick scope.
God
you know?
of War is crunchy.
Yeah, it's like just like fuck. You can feel it. You can feel it. That Starfield shit, I didn't feel any of that. That was just, you know.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're doing it. It's pointing and clicking, and then the enemies are like, there he is, and then you're shooting them in the face, and she's going, I think I can see him over there, and it's like, how are you talking right now? Your head is exploding.
Yeah. I
You
would
know?
like to remind everyone that, again, we are excited for this game.
Yeah.
And we're not trying to hate or whatever.
I said it looked incredible.
I know.
I was like very into it, and I'm
Yeah.
very much more optimistic about it than I was before the direct. But
I think you're just tired and you're coming off more bitter than you intend to be, or like more negative than you intend to sound, the tonally. But I know that you're excited for this game and that you want to.
That's fine. I am being negative. I am negative. I have some serious concerns
I know,
about it.
I know.
It's at the end of the day, it's just a video game, and I'm not like mad at anybody or anything like
Yeah.
that. But I'm just saying, like, there's like, that was a very flashy presentation,
was,
but
yeah.
there's some serious concerns.
We have
and-
red flags that have been raised, but we're cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, and I don't want it to be a disaster. I don't want it to have some horrible buggy launch and everyone's mad. I don't want that. I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
I can't take the fucking everyone's mad all the time shit. And I want it to be so good, but I'm just like a little worried. The thing for me, I think that if the combat and the exploration, like that side exploration stuff, and the rewards for doing it and how rewarding it feels, if all of that doesn't turn out how I want, and it is what I'm worried about, what I just described, if that's the case, but the main quest and the new lore and writing for this new IP that they've done, their first new IP in 25 years or whatever, if that stuff is really good, then I will still love the game. Because you know me, I love space, and I love galactic mysteries and sentient beings out there, and what secrets, where do humans even come from?
You like
Oh my
exploring
God,
and
the
cataloging.
creators, the engineers, you know, it's shit like that. Finding the, if they do a good job with that, and the main quest itself, and like the curated experiences,
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
are still good, and they give you that Bethesda feeling, then I will still be happy with the game. You know, I think my thing is that with Bethesda,
We've been hurt.
I just want that Skyrim level of holy shit.
Sure.
Like,
I think you will have moments of that.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like Bethesda might be past that point in
I don't know.
there.
It seems like they've got new Xbox money. You know, they're trying to come back from 76 and all the disappointment there.
I feel like Morrowind and then Oblivion and then Skyrim also. But those games, I feel like my eyes were fucking bugging out of my head. Like, what the fuck? This is the most futuristic thing I've ever experienced. How did they make this? You know, but I feel like, I don't know. I want them to be back to that level of wow, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm only like judging them based on the, you know, their previous kind of stuff. Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think you'll get some of that. I think you will have moments of whoa. But that being said, gaming is so good these days and technology's gotten so good that it's you know, our standards are very high and it's hard to
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. Yeah. Like Oblivion combat and stuff was acceptable on the Xbox 360 because that had been a massive leap in graphics and like just whatever game size and stuff. And so, yeah, but now it's 2023 and dude, like, I mean, Elden Ring was the biggest game ever. Like gamers are just, even Tears of the Kingdom is really asking a lot of players as far as gameplay goes. And it does not assume like that the player is going to like be an idiot. You know, it lets you like experience the gameplay in new ways and it isn't afraid to do that. And Starfield seems very safe gameplay.
Thank you, Van Dred. Well,
You know?
I think I'm hoping that the exploration is gonna be very cool, like you said, like this how you described you wanted it. I'm hoping that that's it, and everything else is just everything bagel seasoning on top.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, Todd.
I
gonna
saw
play
a lot
it.
of stuff in that Xbox thing that made me excited. So, I thought that this was the best thing so far.
I agree. Like the Xbox had some pretty good stuff on
Yeah.
there. I mean, I could have some of them. I could have used more gameplay. Like,
For sure,
Well,
for
I
sure.
still haven't seen any Fable gameplay.
Yeah, I know that worries me.
Yeah, can we see like it's been so many times now you've just teased us. Can I see how many fucking cinematic teases are you going to give us? Can I see what it actually looks like? That's a little worrying. And then honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Ubisoft games. I've only liked one in like the last 10 years, but that Star Wars game
Has you excited?
I'm interested in that.
Has piqued your interest?
It looked so much more like Star Wars than Fallen Order to me.
Yeah.
Like every shot in that looked like Star Wars and every creature looked like Star Wars. Fallen Order, sometimes I'm just like, what is this? Is this Star Wars? You know?
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I hope that it's not too Ubisoft open world kind of. I hope they do something a little different. Maybe a little more cinematic or something. But
yeah.
But yeah, that looked good. And then what else was there? That 33 player co-op game looked kind of interesting.
I want to play that.
And then what else was there?
There's a Payday, which sounds
Oh yeah,
fun.
that'll be fun.
That Bayou Guitar Man one.
Yeah.
With who needs lotion on his
Yeah,
hands.
but what is that?
I don't know, but it looks cool.
It's like, yeah, that was a cool cinematic, but it's like, okay.
Yeah, but it's you know, my ears are perked up and I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
I am listening.
That Bioshock Infinite game, I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I don't know if I want to pay $60 for that anymore. You know. You know what I mean? I feel like as gaming evolves, like certain types of games should not stop being made, but I feel like they should come in at a lower price point. A 10 to 15 hour single player linear first person game.
Oh yeah, that Capcom game.
I feel like there should be more of them, but the reason they don't make it is because they don't sell as well, and it's because they're trying to sell it for $60 or $70. But it's like, I don't know, if you released it for $30 or $40.
And I'm interested in that game that you said looked like Celeste, but older.
Oh yeah, that looked kind of fun. Oh yeah, that climbing game also maybe.
That climbing, yeah.
Maybe that climbing game.
I thought there was some cool stuff going.
Obviously, I'm most hyped for Starfield though.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to experience this and see.
Yeah.
What it's all
let's
about.
See. The
Yeah.
oil rig one, the haunted.
Oh yeah, what was that? That was
cool.
kind of fun. That was like Soma, but on an oil rig.
A lot of things, even though we didn't get a lot of gameplay, a lot of things seem right up my alley, and I'm intrigued and I'm excited and optimistic.
Yeah, you're being very optimistic today about all this stuff.
I'm
Like, I can't believe
excited.
you're not shitting on Starfield more. You're so optimistic about it.
Yeah.
It's like surprising me a little bit.
Yeah, well,
Because
I
like
don't know.
you before have been like you're sick of space games.
I am sick of space
You're sick of open world games.
I am sick of open world
and like
games.
I feel like you're not that into like the Bethesda stuff. Whenever I've tried to
No, but
show it to you.
there are things about Starfield that, I mean, all of the customization stuff is fun to me.
Yeah.
And all of the NPCs and things are fun to me.
I'm surprised you're so like positive. Because I feel like that Starfield thing was a game that I imagine you just being like no, like no matter how good it looked, even if the combat looked like Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have. I was expecting you to just be like, no, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, I don't think that I will actually play Starfield, but I don't know. It seems fun. I think there are definitely.
I'm like telling you my concerns, and you're going, I think it'll be nice.
I think it will be nice. You know, I'm hopeful for them. They have to make it good. Is what I think. It's just like they have to put their whole ass into this game, or else. So like
they probably have.
I think they will.
Starfield's gonna make $1 billion fucking dollars. I mean, I don't know. Actually, now it's only on Xbox, right? And PC. Is it on PC or just Xbox?
I think it is on PC because of
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah. So I don't know if it'll make as much money as it could if Xbox didn't buy them, but anyway, they could probably have like this be a huge failure. And then come back with a whole new, like, fucking upgrade for Elder Scrolls 6 and be fine. But if this is really good, then that'd be awesome. But yeah, but then, like, if this is the way that it is and people are getting sick of the Bethesda thing and it's kind of poopy in all the Bethesda ways, like, and then Elder Scrolls 6 is also that, it's not going to be good for Bethesda.
That's
I feel
what
like
I think.
at some point they need to level up.
I think that they are trying to do that now. It's like, because it's completely different environmentally than anything else that they've done. So I think that they're trying to separate this game from the other ones.
It does feel like they're taking some risks and stuff.
Yeah.
I just hope that they pull those risks off and we don't lose that feeling of exploration. And
I don't think that we will. I think that there will be emptiness.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of part of it. I don't know.
It's more like the loading screen, loading into empty space, and then warp loading to some other empty space, and then warping down to a planet.
Mhm.
That doesn't explore. That exploration doesn't like.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like you said, I'm over open world games, so for me, an open world experience is bound to have moments of emptiness and boredom, even in something like Breath of the Wild or Elden Ring or something.
I'm not really talking about the emptiness though. I'm talking about the disconnectedness of it and all the loading screens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, I see a star out there. I can go to it, but like, it's just a fucking light in the sky. Like, it doesn't make me go, I gotta go there.
Right.
Like in Fallout 4 or something. Like I'm saying, but maybe you never know. Maybe the idea will just be, that's the point, and that'll make it fun. Is that you don't know what you'll find, and then when you get there, you're like, oh, I found this thing. And so maybe that has its own value to it, rather than being like, what's that big yellow storm in the distance? I want to go there, and then you're lost there for 5 hours.
You know, it makes me think a little bit of Animal Crossing and going to visit islands and being like, oh, am I gonna get the Tarantula Island? Am I gonna get the Gold Island?
Yeah.
No, normal, regular, stupid. I feel like it's just gonna be some of that.
It'll definitely be fun. Like until the planets start kind of repeating themselves. Once that happens, it'll start being like, oh, it's another lava planet. Okay, here we go. You know, hopefully they can keep it interesting though. Like even if it is another lava biome, the creatures are still different, and you're like, oh my god, that's that enemy, but it has the legs of this enemy.
Oh.
And they start, and you're like, that's funny. Like shit like that can maybe keep you entertained a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
I'm hyped for it.
I'm hyped for it. What's the plan now?
I think we need to finish our video.
Finish our video? Okay. So we'll do that.
We're going to try to... I don't think we're going to be uploading this video today.
I think we should.
There's a lot of work left to do.
Okay.
It's our wedding video, and it's just, it's a lot.
Either tonight, this late afternoon, or tomorrow morning you'll get it. So...
Yeah.
We'll work on that. No PC game show. We have stuff to do. Sorry.
Yeah, we got stuff to do for sure. And I don't really care about the PC game show. It's like there's, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So thanks for waking up with us on this blessed Sunday.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Overall, way better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
The Xbox thing. I'm excited for some of those things. And
Sorry, we would love to hang out with you, but we have stuff to do. We have to be responsible now.
Yeah.
Don't try to convince us because we like to be convinced to ignore our responsibilities.
Maybe there was talks of maybe streaming later tonight. I want to play co-op Returnal with Shelby.
Yeah, so I think we're going to play co-op Returnal at some point.
Maybe not tonight, but hopefully that'd be
If we finish at a decent time tonight, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that Returnal is on PC, I feel like I can do it better.
Oh yeah, it's so much more fun on PC, dude. It's so dope. I played like the first level and beat the first boss, and it was so fun. It was so much more fun.
No, the co-op Returnal thing came out a while ago.
Yeah, and the co-op seems. I started playing it on PC, and it runs like butter. It runs so good.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, and then I saw the co-op stuff and like looked at it, and then and I was like, damn, this will be really fun to play with Shelby.
What makes it more fun on PC? Just using a mouse
using
and keyboard
a
for
mouse,
a shooter.
Yeah,
I think is better.
Yeah, it's so nice to use a mouse, and it feels so good.
Yeah, I think it's the same game, but I can't play a shooter with a controller. It won't happen.
I mean, yeah, I crushed Returnal on controller.
You did, yeah, but
but
you and I.
A controller is definitely not as responsive and stuff as a mouse, and this game Returnal is so fast paced.
Yeah.
And being able to just snap around and look and just point and shoot is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than kind of like waiting for your camera to catch up with your brain, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm doing fine with the movement on mouse and keyboard.
I am concerned a little bit that
I think I'm moving better.
My long nails are going to give me trouble with movement.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
So yeah. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Maybe we'll stream that. If not tonight, tomorrow at some point probably.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled.
Dude, Returnal is one of those things that like I forget that it exists, but I fucking love that game.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best games that we've played.
Yeah, it's probably like on PS5.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, for PS5, like shit, dude.
I mean, in like recent
That's like my
times.
favorite PS5 game. Maybe like that's like pure PS5 exclusive.
It's
like
gorgeous too.
Like not God of War, which was on both consoles. I don't think Returnal was on PS4, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Yeah, out of all the games that came out, like I think Returnal was the one that impressed me the most. It's pretty
gorgeous,
fucking cool.
And you know what I love about it? It's simple. It's just
It is simple.
there's not a bunch of extra mishigas. You know?
Yeah.
You have one goal.
Yeah.
And you're doing it, and there's a little bit of other stuff going on, but not really.
And all the sound design and stuff, and just the visuals. It was like kind of blowing me away a few days ago when I just turned it on my PC. I was like, damn, this game is good as hell. I forgot. Shit.
Okay, well, I'm excited to play it because I watched it, but I didn't play it, and I wanted to play it, but I didn't think I ever could.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Okay, bye everyone.
Okay, bye. We love you. Maybe we'll see you later tonight. Keep your eyes peeled for a video. Otherwise, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, be good. Make good choices. Be a good gamer. Bye.